Yeah, guys, we're live on Facebook with our 1 year update with our man, Uncle Knolly Williams. What's going on, Knolly?
What's up, man? I'm so happy to be here, brother. It's been an amazing year. Amazing, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's an understatement, man. This has been,
hmm
I know we've had a lot of fun. So, Fred, I know you had a few questions you wanted to ask Uncle Knolly over here, and so I'll let you get us kicked off.
Yeah, hey everybody, Fred Weaver here with Kevin Kaufman and Knolly Williams. And man, Knolly, so about a year and a half ago, I reached out to you with the opportunity and I sent you a text and I said, hey man, it's been a little while since we connected, but what do you think about EXP Realty? Would you be open to exploring it? What do you know about it, right? And you're like, oh, sure, man, oh, kind Knolly, Uncle Knolly. He just says, yeah, right? And then cool, follow up with him month after month after month after month, right? Doesn't do anything. And about a year ago, though, man, you made it official. You came out of retirement. Like, you
Yeah, I
don't have
did.
to work. You're Knolly Williams. Your house is paid for. You got no debt. You got revenue streams all over the place, multiple businesses. Like, so why'd you come out of retirement? And what's the last year been like, man?
Man, the last year has been phenomenal and the reason I came out of retirement is because this is too much fun. I don't want to have everybody's having the fun without me. I want to be part of the party. So it really is like a party, man. You come in, it's the game has become fun again, and it's just amazing. It's just I'm on cloud nine. I'm wearing my Rose shirt because life has been a bed of roses, man, since I switched to EXP. Really has. And people, I never saw myself switching to EXP. When you sent me that text a year and a half ago, I had other people that told me about EXP. I didn't really know that much about it. I thought I knew a little bit about it, but I didn't know nothing, about it. And so it has been absolutely. This is the one place that I've been in the most integrity. Okay, the most integrity. And I say that because everybody is equal. Okay, I've never been at a company where everybody's equal. Like usually I had like an OP or somebody above me, like I'm looking up at somebody above me. Now here, everybody's an owner. We have equal opportunity. We all can have the same amount of people in our organization as whatever number we want. So it's an equal opportunity organization. I've never been part of anything like this. So I'm stoked, man. I'm really, really stoked.
So there's a rumor out there that you're pretty good at this, like that, not only are you attracting a lot of agents to EXP, but the agents you're attracting are having a lot of success. Like, you want to speak to that rumor?
Yeah, they're not only having success, but they're sticking around. And for example, Mina came to me. Actually, her anniversary is next week. 1 year she's been with me.
Wow.
And her it's crazy. And her husband told her when she came to me, she had been at Keller Williams for 8 months. She was kind of floundering around, being kicked around here. She'd done a couple of leases, a couple of buyer deals. She was, I found her as a showing assistant. She was showing houses for $25 a house. That's what she was doing to make ends meet. And her husband told her, he said, Mina, if you don't make this real estate thing work, you're going to go back to your corporate job. This play stuff, you're going to go back to get a real job. And God forbid, she didn't want to go back to the real job. She wanted to keep her real estate. So when she came to me, she said, and it was heavy. She said, Knolly, are you going to keep your promise? Am I going to succeed with you? I said, Mina, you're going to succeed here at EXP, under my tutelage. Let me sponsor you in. You're going to succeed. She said, because I only have a year to do this. And if I don't make it, I'm going back for life to the grind, Well, this first year, man, she's already right at cap. Okay. She's actually made about $90,000 this first year. She almost hit six figures, almost. This year, she's going to do over 150,000. She just got a $900,000 offer on a property and just went under contract yesterday. Okay. So she is doing really, really well. And the cool thing about it, not only is she making about $10,000 a month and soon to be making about $15,000 a month from making about 1,000 or 1,500 a month. Okay. Making play money. Now she's making real money, but she's only working 4 hours a day, 4 hours a day. And so that's the kind of lifestyle that we want to have in this business. She takes nights and weekends off. She's just really following the stuff that I teach. And there's many masters like that. Charles Lee, he just joined me at Mentorship Masters. He had been with Keller Williams for several years. and not everybody's coming from Keller Williams. They're coming from all over the place, you know. But he was a corporate guy, 6-figure salary, as an IT guy in a corporate. He started learning my stuff and joined Mentorship Masters. And within a couple of months, he's been able to go from being full-time corporate and doing real estate part-time to being 100% full-time real estate, okay, and successful at it. So, I mean, the stories go on, man, because the truth is, you know, I wrote this book some years ago called Success with Listings, okay? It's a big boy, 430 pages.
I was gonna say, man, that's not a book. That's like a reference, like a
This
resource.
is a reference guide.
It's
This
also
is
a weapon.
media.
That thing also doubles as a weapon.
but the stuff in there, what I do is with my group is called Mentorship Masters, and I disseminate the information that they need so that they can work, you know, 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the afternoon, and really live the rest of their time. Just live life. So we're all really having a great, and by the way, it's not a group, it's a family. Like we really literally are. And you guys know this, when somebody comes in, we welcome them to the family. But EXP has made all this possible. You know, without the EXP platform, I could not be doing what I'm doing. Could not do it.
That's so cool, man. And it's fun. You know, I've got Mina actually closed a referral for me for someone in my sphere.
Yeah.
Recently, and she did a kick butt job. She's a great agent. And you know, I love hearing those stories. But you know, the thing that I love, Knolly, is like, you know, I've been able to see you so much more in the last 12 months, right? Because now we're both at real estate events again, right? We're back, we're doing our thing. And so it's been fun to be able to spend that much time with you, man. And, you know, I think everyone knows Knolly is like, you pretty much always have a smile on your face, right? You're always that guy. But I would say like the last year, man, you've been exceptionally happy because you've totally found your groove, man. And you seem to love this thing. You love this game of being able to go out and grow this real estate company, help agents actually sell more real estate, live the life that they really want to live, that they envisioned when they got licensed in the first place. And it's just, man, it's been so fun to kind of ride shotgun with you and to be able to help, you know, support you from time to time and learn from you and watch you grow because you are killing it.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been great, man. There's so much integrity at the company. You know, and when we think about the word integrity, it means to be whole. To be integrous means to be whole. And I came from a background, many of you guys know that I was a coach for over 10 years with an organization. And their philosophy was, and I'm not talking against them. I'm just saying it didn't line up with what I believe. Their philosophy was, we're gonna line them up and we're gonna sign them into a 1-year contract for $1,000 a month. Well, EXP, when I came to EXP, the opportunity was, hey, why don't I just teach people for free? Well, I'm not going to charge them, because I had 2 coaching programs, $1,000 a month and $2,500 a month. So when I joined EXP, I said, you know what? What's the cost of my coaching program now? Free. And it doesn't cost the agent any money out of their pocket. So to me, that's just the highest level of integrity. If you're a giver, if you're listening to this and you like to give, you've been a giver, it just feels good to be at a place that actually rewards you for being who you are. Okay. You know, we don't give so that we can receive, but we're givers by nature. But why not be rewarded for being who you are? I love it.
Yeah. Well, what I love about this model, Knolly, is, you know, could you have gone out and started your own brokerage? Yeah, but then not just mentoring and training. You'd have had to provide the broker support. You'd have had to put the infrastructure in place. The compliance. I mean, all the, you know, like that's just not you. So you get to bring the best of you. And then also agents get the best of EXP. They get 40 plus hours a week of live training that Knolly doesn't do, in addition to all the live training that you give to your team and your Mentorship Masters group, right? They get amazing broker support. They get opportunities to buy stock in the company at a discount, right? They get to earn revenue share and make money when they refer somebody to the company, right? Like the company compensates them. So it's just really cool to see the marriage of how awesome EXP is as a company and then what you've been able to align and bring with it. And when those two come together, like that's where the magic happens.
Yeah. You know, it's the company, the one company I've found where I'm able to earn more than 100%. you know. So last year, you know, of course, I call myself retired, but I capped, you know, at EXP, and I earned more than my cap in revenue share. So, you know, they paid me to be at the company. You know, it's just absolutely phenomenal. You know, talking about just, and I know we're not trying to go too long with this one, but this story bears telling. About 12 years ago or so, I got a call from Gary Keller's office that Gary Keller personally wanted to meet with me. And I almost turned it down. It was a pivotal moment. And I just got my broker's license. Okay. I've been a broker for about 11 years, and I just got my broker's license, and I was about to start Knolly Realty. Okay. The rumor was out. I already had the name, the branding, the logo, everything. And I was going to leave Remax and go to and join and start this company. And I'm glad that I had the meeting with Gary, that he talked me out of it. And I told him, I said, Gary, I'll join you for a couple, 2-3 years. We had a phenomenal meeting together. You know, you talk about recruiting calls. I mean, we all get them, right? But when you get a recruiting call from Gary Keller, that's pretty big news, a pretty big deal. It wasn't a big deal to me at the time because, you know, I was doing my thing, right? But at the time, there was 9,800 agents in Austin, and I was ranked number 7. So there were only 6 agents that were doing higher production than me, based on production. Now, the interesting thing to that was the other 6 were a lot smarter than me. Because you look at my numbers, you know, I'm doing like 120 deals, and they're doing like 30 deals. You know, like how's this guy doing 30 deals? Well, they were just smarter than me. I was a volume guy. But when you become, you know, one of the top 10 in a major market, you start getting big recruiting like this. And so the point of the story is that I joined Gary. You know, I hear a lot of people say, I'm with Gary. I'm with Gary. Look, I never thought I'd leave Gary. You know, I was recruited to Keller Williams by Gary Keller. We had a 30-minute meeting that ended up being 2.5 hours. Because you guys know how I like to talk. And he was a bit chatty that day as well. So we clicked, we hit it off. And I calculated it up. In 10 years, I paid Keller Williams $250,000. Okay, $250,000. And I was happy to pay every single dime. But when I left, okay, I left with essentially nothing. No stock. Of course, I had profit share. Ooh, big profit share. You know, I just bought a Mercedes-Benz S550, and one of the team leaders at Keller Williams says, "Oh, that's probably with your profit share check." So I went ahead and sent them my profit share. I said, my profit share check was $49 last month. Okay, at EXP, it's a lot more than 5,000. So really, honestly, my profit share, my revenue share within my first month of EXP eclipsed my profit share of 10 years at Keller Williams. So, you know, profited that's anyway.
I can see the KW headline now. Knolly Williams unable to drive his Mercedes were it not for KW profit share. But
yeah, exactly.
Is that all it did was fill your gas tank with 1 tank of gas, right? They're going to leave that part out.
Yeah.
But no, EXP really bought the car. KW paid for the first tank of gas, right?
No, there's no doubt, man.
They got me a quarter. They got me 3/4 tank.
Yeah. And it's a nice car. Like I'm not saying anything bad about the old Mercedes, but the new one, that's nice. I've ridden in that one.
But see, even having said that, you know, I can say it because you know, there's certain things I can say that, you know, I was on stage and I rapped, you know, for Keller Williams. I did 2 Keller Williams raps while I was there. I was a maps coach. Okay. I contributed. I spoke in over 100 market centers, over 100. You guys know I was out there every single week banging them out. So it was a win-win. It was great. Okay. Yep. But just like I got to tell you guys, first there was the 8-track, then came the LP, then came the cassette tape, then came the CD. Okay. Now it's EXP, baby. You know, the thing is, it's not so much that we're dissing the past. Okay. We remember the past. We respect the past. We know where we came from. Okay. But the past is the past, baby. That's why they got museums. You know what I'm saying? It's time. For me, it's like, look, the museum is cool. I go visit the museum. I like seeing the nostalgia. It's nice, you know. Oh, a fax machine. I like that. But now we're doing it this way. It's a whole new era. Yep. And EXP has the platform for it.
I love it, man. Hey, Knolly, somebody said to us the other day, man, I just want to get this out here because I think you're going to love it. I don't know if you heard this yet, but a buddy of ours that just joined EXP with us this week, his name's Eric Lowry. He's out of Ohio. If you have a Cincinnati area referral, something in Ohio, reach out to Eric Lowry, all right? He said, you know, everybody's been asking me, so how did Kevin and Fred get you? How'd they recruit you over to EXP? And he goes, nah, you guys got it wrong. I recruited them to my business. He goes, I joined EXP and recruited them to participate in my business. And I think if we had the hundreds of people on right now that you've already influenced and brought over to EXP that are already receiving value from you, I think that would be the story they'd be telling right now too, is like, nah, Knolly didn't really recruit me. Like I recruited him to come into my business and partner with me. And that mindset shift for people, right? They look at EXP and they think everybody's out to get them. And if they just could flip the switch to realize that, like, look at it around at EXP. Look at Knolly. Look at people you could go choose as your business partners, right? At EXP. What are you waiting for? What are you doing, right? So if you're out there listening, like, Knolly's not trying to come get you. Like, I already know he's got a list of people to reach out to him. He follows up because he's courteous and polite, but he's not banging down your door begging you to come. You should be banging down Knolly Williams' door, begging him to partner with you and align with you to help grow your real estate business.
Yeah, you nailed it, man. That's just it. That's the thing. It was funny for Eric to get that basically on day one. That's big because most people, even when they see the model and they go, yeah, EXP is the place for me, they don't necessarily understand that. But Eric got that at a deep level, essentially day one. And that is the thing that we try to tell people. It's like, when you come into EXP, you get to pick your business partners. You get to pick who you've recruited to your business. You get to pick who has a vested interest in the growth of your real estate sales business. And if that isn't important to you, then I don't know what the hell it is when it comes to the real estate business. Like, to me, that's the thing. So Eric nailed it. Knolly, I've seen Knolly make that sort of impact with the mentorship master, and not even just the mentorship masters group, because let's face it, he's sewn into the people like in our group that he's not a member of, right? People that didn't come in under him, he's still like, he's coming, you know, Knolly, you've always been so good about coming and teaching, whether like you spoke last year at NLA Live, you've spoken for a couple private masterminds and some of our video, some of our weekly and monthly meetings that we do for our agents. That's the thing is, man, this opportunity, as big as it is, it attracts the best and the most talented, as Curtis always says, but it also, what it attracts is the biggest givers, the people that are willing to give to help everyone else get bigger and better in what they're doing. That's who's most attracted to this model. The people that aren't attracted to this model, I'm not saying that they're not givers. I'm not saying you can't be a giver and be somewhere else, because that's not the case. But the people that are the most into giving, the people that understand this model and want to impact people in the most way possible, those are the ones that see this model as the platform to be able to do like what Knolly's done, what we've been able to do, and what Curtis has been able to do, and so many of our other friends. So that's the beautiful thing here, my man.
Yeah. You know, just to piggyback on that, there was a gal, and I've had several brokers that have, you know, 4 or 5, one had 16 agents that have joined, and there's many more coming. We're talking to one now that has many more than that. And I was talking to a broker. She's got about, I think she has 14 agents, whatever. And it was a coaching call. She wanted, you know, she hired me to just coach her on the side. And she was hawing about her numbers and this and that and strategy and this and all this stuff. And finally, I just said, wait a minute, time out. Hold on a second, time out. I said, if I was personally to parachute into your business and just take over, like a hostile takeover, like Uncle Knolly comes in and I just take over your operation for 3 months, 4 months. I said, do you think that I could make your operation successful? Do you think that I can make your business a success? Me personally coming in. She was like, well, yeah. I was like, well, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I offer. And it's basically me interjecting myself into your business, because now I've got a vested interest in your success. And that's basically what you guys are saying. When people partner with us, that's what they're getting. And when I partner with you guys are doing, you know, 400 plus deals a year, $100 million team that you run. You're very, very smart at what you do. And, you know, I get to rub shoulders with you guys every single week on different questions and different things that I want to pick. I mean, it's probably not a week that goes by where I'm not getting knowledge from you guys. Wouldn't you say that?
Yeah, I mean, well, the thing, let's face it, man, it goes back and forth. I mean, Fred and I flew out there in November to spend 2 days with you for so we could spend 2 days with you, like just because
Y'all
we
had me
so
eating bad and everything too.
right. Man, I know I feel bad. You had to like, man, you had tacos.
It was good. It was good though.
Josie's
Yeah.
missing tacos, by the way. I think she's missing Torchy's. But yeah, that's just it. Is like we get to spend that time together. Where there's not pretty much not a day that goes by that we don't at least text each other, or
Yeah.
we're doing a Zoom call, we're talking on the phone, and we see each other fairly regularly. Like we're gonna see each other again in what, a week and a half from now. Be together for a few days.
That's gonna be rough, huh?
In
That's gonna be
Mexico on
rough.
the beach. Fred's always accused EXP agents of just making money while sitting on the beach, and now we're just gonna be that guy.
I'm just going to be guilty as charged.
So yeah, man, that's the reality is like you get to have someone kind of come in and take over your business and learn from each other. And it's a beautiful thing. I talk to so many agents where regardless of, if it's like their OP or the manager of their brokerage, whatever that looks like, who like they don't get the attention from that person. They're not getting the help. They don't get the masterminding. They don't get those training opportunities that they really want from higher level people who have actually been down the road. And the tough part is when you find someone who's been down the road you're trying to go down, the hard part is getting their time, right? Like it's not hard to find someone, it's hard to get that person's time.
Right.
Or you got someone who owns your office, the brokerage, whether, doesn't matter if that's a franchise or independent, who's not actually been down that road. Like they own the brokerage and that's their business, right? And so they couldn't even help you if they wanted to. I hear that from agents constantly all the time. They're thirsty for it. Like there's a hunger for the knowledge and for the giving that this platform just creates naturally because of the way it was designed by Glenn.
Right. I agree. And if you're listening to this and you've been kind of on the sidelines, you've been thinking, man, is EXP for me, or maybe there's something different. And there's two kinds of people. There's those that are super happy where they already are,
Yeah.
and we're speaking to you because that was me. I was extremely happy where I was. I mean, I wasn't looking for anything else. I was retired, and literally when I got that text from you, Fred, I was on my lounge chair, just hanging out, just doing what I normally would do on a day, just playing. And so there's that kind, and then there's the one that's really struggling, really kind of like Mina on their way, almost maybe out of the business, or they're in feast or famine. They really just need help. So either one, it doesn't matter where you fit. You should give this a look. Partner with Knolly is a website that I put together, partnerwithnolly.com, that has a ton of information on what we have to offer, what it's all about, where you can just go and explore at your own leisure. And I just had a gal join me yesterday. I hadn't even talked to her. You could schedule a call with me. I'll pick up, my cell phone. We'll chat with each other. We'll have a good conversation, and see if this is the right fit for you. But this gal, she just went to the website, partnerwithnolly.com, and she just filled out the application and joined me yesterday. And so people are excited about being part of a big family, a big organization, not I say big, but a growing organization that is, we're Christ-centered. People know, about me, how I am. Very Christ-centered with the teaching. I teach a lot of stuff that isn't even real estate related, like, for example, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy, books like Letting Go by Dr. David Hawkins. So I'm into, I read about a book or two a week, and I bring that information, disseminate it to you so that you can have the ultimate success that you deserve. You deserve to be successful. And the truth is only 13% of agents, according to NAR, make it in this business past 5 years. Okay.
Jeez.
And I feel bad about that. And that's why I'm tirelessly trying to bring them in. People are like, man, you're trying to really, yeah, I'm trying to bring them in because I know that 87% of them will be out of the business if they stay where they are, because they're not getting the help they need.
Yeah, man. Think about that like a short sale listing. I was trying to get all the short sale listings because if they didn't list with one of us, like the chances of them going to foreclosure was high. Like in fact, it was damn near a guarantee, right? It was damn near a guarantee that they were going to fail. And so whether you're that person who is, considering like, hey, there's got to be another way, or I'm going to have to go quote get a job or go back to your old career. Or if you're that person who goes, you know what, I actually do really well. I sell a lot of real estate, but I need the systems and I need the camaraderie and I need the masterminding of other great top agents, then that's the great thing is this model provides for all of that. So that's
Yeah.
awesome, man.
Yeah, David Dutton joined me out of Atlanta. He's doing 10 million right now, but he's
Yeah.
like, man, I know I can do better.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Knolly, real quick as we wind down, there's probably, I'm guessing, I don't know, I'm just feeling like there's 3, 4, maybe 5 people right now that are going to hear this and they're going to say, you know, I've got a pretty good following like Knolly Williams. I'm pretty influential.
Yeah.
You might call those people like celebrity agents as an example, people that have influence, positive influence and impact on people, help them sell more real estate, and they're really big givers in the industry. Tell us about what you can do for that type of person, because I know you've got a couple of those people that are going to be making some announcements here over the next couple of months. So if there's somebody out there listening that goes to partner with Knolly, they're not going to really help selling more real estate. They want to know what you're doing and how you're attracting agents and how they can help more people and how this model could benefit them financially as well as others. Tell us about a little bit of that.
Yeah, so I've got a celebrity agent program that I love, because this is a chance for me to also work with people that are like me. You know, if you're an author, trainer, speaker, a coach, maybe you're even a healer. If you're in any of those spaces, I've got my celebrity agent program where basically what I do is I teach you, you know, how to get going with video, how to take your video to the next level, how to become an effective public speaker, how to make a great income with a coaching business, and how to have 5 streams of income like I do. So there's a lot of stuff. And if you want to learn funnels, I do that all day long. You know, I've been working with ClickFunnels for over 3 years. I'm a master at it. And so anything that has to do with you wanting to have a platform to reach more people, you see yourself as a speaker, a trainer, a teacher, writing books. I've done all that. And so if you want to learn that kind of stuff, we have an elite group. It's a segmented group of our core group that I'm kind of taking under my wing, and I'm teaching them all the tricks of the trade of how to be a celebrity agent. So that's some really cool stuff.
That's
Well,
awesome.
I don't know if that was a secret. If it is, it's now out of the bag, and you know, I don't
Yeah.
hear about it. But I really think there's 3, 4, 5 people out there that are listening right now that go, yeah, and I'm gonna come knock on Knolly's door. I do respect. He's a great emailer. He sends out great content, great marketer. He's got great funnels. Like, I'm not good at that, but if I had somebody like Knolly on my team, wow, I think I could blow something up in a bigger way. So
yeah, and they get to plug into my team, the people that do all the behind the scenes stuff for me. Now I'm going to help them for free. I don't charge them to do this. Like I have a stand-up comedian that recently joined me, and he's getting all his stuff off the ground for curriculum coaching program, the whole package. I've got another gentleman that's joining me next week, and y'all know about him. He's huge. He's huge in the healing space. And so he's a healer is what he is, but he's joining me here at EXP, and he's going to have a whole group of healers, yoga, and all these kind of people that are also sell real estate, but it's just a different crowd.
It's the other part of their life, yeah, that they bring into their
crowd.
business, yeah.
Yeah. And I've got another gal who's a very, very like a celebrity as well coming on. So yeah, people, if you feel that that's you, there's a whole suite of training for you in that regard as well, for sure.
awesome. Well, hey, man, I'll just wrap up by saying it's been an incredible year. We've known you for over a decade. This has been the most fun year I've ever had with you. I'm looking forward to hanging out with you on a beach in 10 days. And I'm just looking forward to what's to come, man. So Knolly Williams has rejoined EXP Realty. He's signed up again for 2020. He's committed to be here for another year. You might want to look at it, and you might want to choose him as your business partner, right? Like, don't wait around for him to attract you or recruit you. Pick up the phone and recruit and attract him into your business.
I like it.
All right, y'all. We'll talk to you again soon.